Did you know that there's over 50 items in Dress to Impress that have been removed? Well, if you didn't, I'll be going over everything that has been removed / revamped from Dress to Impress. There's a ton of code items, hair items, and even inappropriate clothing that have been removed. Let's get into the video. As a quick disclaimer, I do want to mention that I don't own any of the images or information that you're seeing in this video. All credit goes to the wiki that is linked in the description. I have played through all of these item removals, so I do remember everything. I use this website for fact checks and images as well. So feel free to check them out. Link is in the description and feel free to support them. With that out of the way, let's go ahead and dive into the removed items from Dress to Impress. Alright guys, so starting out pretty strong, there are 5 patterns that have been removed from Dress to Impress. Now, I remember all these patterns, and it's really sad because a lot of them are really cool, but I do understand why some of them were removed. Not all 5 of them, though. The first pattern is the blood pattern, and we all knew this was coming. We knew this wasn't gonna last long. Unfortunately, it was removed in August of 2024 for age restriction. Obviously, if you know anything about Roblox, you know that they always remove things that have to do with gore, graphic, like anything that's really blood related, they're gonna get rid of. So I knew this was not gonna last that long. Next up, we have the gold pattern. Now, for those of you who don't remember, this was a really iconic pattern back in the day, and it was removed for unknown reasons in August of 2024, which is kind of sad because I actually really like this pattern a lot. Moving on, we have the sparkly pattern, which also was removed in 2024 of August for absolutely no reason. There was no reason whatsoever, and I actually really like this one as well. I just feel like they got a little outdated and they updated them with some different patterns. Now, you guys, this pattern is super duper unknown. It is unknown when it was released and it was unknown when it was removed. This pattern is the rainbow pattern. Now, it is believed that this was supposed to be for Pride. I don't remember it being that long in there, and I don't even remember it being in there at all. So maybe it never even made it into the game. I'm not really sure. It might have been in the game. I don't really know for a fact, but I don't remember seeing it at all. And the last one, you guys, was this flower pattern that was removed this month, you guys. Like, I can't believe it was removed. This was actually a really good pattern as well. Those are the 5 patterns that were removed. Let me know your thoughts about that. Let's move on to accessories. So the first accessory that was removed was the heart earrings, and I actually played during this time. This was right when I started around February of 2024. It was removed. I do remember it being removed because these earrings were actually one of my favorite earrings in the game, and it was so sad when they removed it. The next one we have are these spiky earrings, which I'm kind of glad they got rid of. I'm not gonna lie, nobody really ever used them, so it kind of made sense why they got rid of it. This was also removed in February of 2024. You guys, this next one is actually really upsetting to me, and I don't even like talking about it too much because this is my go-to necklace. The pearl necklace. It was removed because of a lag, quote unquote, in June 2024. And I feel like they should bring it back or at least modify it a little bit. Like, come on, you guys, we need a pearl necklace. That big chunky one does not do it its justice. The next thing we have is this scoop kind of neck tank, which also was something I really used a lot. And I'm really sad that this is gone. This was also removed in June of 2024 because of lag reasons, which I don't really get why, but I'm not gonna question it. And I do wish they would bring this one back as well as the pearl necklace. The next one I'm just gonna group into a whole bunch of stuff. There's a bunch of crop tanks and shirts that were removed because of lag, and they were combined into these new assets. So I mean, now you guys, this one is a little controversial. I'm not gonna lie. I don't have the exact reasons why things were removed, but this is all just speculation, so take this with a grain of salt. The next thing we have is this cropped jacket. This was removed because of lag and potential conflict with a code item. That is this one right here. This code item just looks way better than this jacket, so I feel like they just removed it because nobody was really using it anymore and everyone was really using this jacket. Now, mind you guys, this code item wasn't even released during this time, but the code items are actually worked months in advance, if you guys didn't know that. This is probably done because of that. Oh my gosh, you guys, these next couple ones are really sad, and I have struggles talking about them because they're actually really good items. The flare leggings! Whatever happened to them, you guys? I don't know why they got rid of them. This was the biggest miss in Dress to Impress history. They should bring these flare leggings back. We need some kind of legging that has some flare. They removed it in April of 2024 because of lag, and this was my go-to legging for everything. These were my go-to pants for any kind of situation. I would just go for them because I was like, these actually work really well. So Gigi, if you're watching this, girl, bring back these flare leggings because they need to come back into the game. Now, the next one's a little silly goofy, and obviously this was removed, but if you guys remember during the April Fool's update, they had painted toenails, you guys. This was removed after the April Fool's update, obviously, but I think it's so funny that they actually included this in an April Fool's update, so honestly, I give them credit for it, and it was a really funny update. Alrighty, next we have are these snow boots that I think they revamped these for a different shoe that we have right now, so I'm not too bitter about it, but also they weren't that used often anyways. They were removed removed in August of 2024 because of lag. Same with these open-toed heels. These were also removed in August of 2024 because of lag, and honestly, rightfully so, because these were not that cute and nobody really used them anyways. Another thing that was removed in August of 2024 was this giant purse, which I don't even remember using this. I think I used it once for my stewardess outfit for airport theme, but other than that, I never used it. So honestly, not really a big loss in my books. Alrighty guys, so now we're moving on to reworked / revamped items. So these are items that are actually revamped and still in the game, but just done a lot better in recent updates. The first thing we have is a little silly is the nail icon, which it used to be this Peter Griffin one, which was just him with long acrylic nails. This is for the baddie nails, but they obviously revamped it into this baddie nails. It probably had to do with some kind of copyright issue. I'm not too sure, but it makes sense why they had to do it. It also looks a little more professional, so honestly, it's a win for us. The next thing we have is this men's tank top, and finally they did some revamping of some of the men's items. I actually really like this one. This was done in August of 2024, and I love this one so much. This is really cute for the men. Next we have is this Valentine's Day dress. Now this one's a little controversial because they did remove the heart by the body, but I do get why they did it because of age reasons as well. I know that's why they did it. There's a 100% guarantee that's why they did it, so they covered it up a little bit. But this was for the Valentine's Day event, so I do remember it happening. I'm just really sad that they got rid of it. And no, they didn't get rid of the puff sleeves or the sleeves because they have those obviously in the game still. They just put it on a different dress. So, I mean, it's not that big of a loss, honestly. Next, we have, obviously, they remodeled all these old skirts into a new skirt that they did in August of 2024. So this one was also a really good improvement. And same with these older jeans. They obviously revamped these into the super shad now with the cargo edition and any kind of details that they added for the denim texture. Next, we have these sneakers. Now, the sneakers are a controversial one as well because a lot of people did like the older sneakers better than the new ones just because the newer ones have more of a heel, which people weren't really looking for. They kind of like a flat sneaker, but honestly, I like the new sneakers better. So let me know what you guys think about that in the comments down below. And lastly, you guys, they got rid of this pearl chain. I loved this pearl chain so much. This was the cutest chain that I would use. Not many people did use it though, so I do understand why they get rid of it, but it was such a cute chain. This and the pearl necklace I would use so much when it came to making outfits dressed to impress. I mean, you guys like the new one too, and I like it too. It's good for a layering piece. As you can see, I'm wearing it right now, but honestly, I do wish that they would have kept it. Alrighty guys, so now we're moving on to the VIP section of all things that were moved in VIP. Now you guys might not remember this one because this was an older one, but this was one of the first removals I kind of remember besides the Valentine's Day stuff, which was the visor glasses. These were removed because of lag in March of 2024, and this was a really controversial take as well. They did obviously revamp these into different kinds of glasses to give more of an effect, but I do like these glasses the most and I really miss them, and I really wish they would bring these back. And speaking of things that they should bring back, the heart earrings, you guys, these were probably one of my favorite earrings. This one was actually one of my favorite earrings ever. Like, they removed these in August of 2024 because of unknown reasons. I do believe that it's because they weren't being used that often, and this is a problem, you guys. You have to start using more items in this game because they're gonna just get rid of them. Moving on to one that's kind of a miss, but not really. Actually, this was more of an upgrade to me. This was probably one of the better upgrades that they did, which is the box earring and necklace set, which was so not my vibe. I never used it. I don't think anyone really used it. Most people kind of used it for like a mystery box for the Mario, like, you know, the one with the little gold and the little mystery box, but other than that, nobody really used it. This was removed in March of 2024 and revamped for the bear necklace and earring set. These next couple are a little give and take depending on how you play Dress to Impress. I loved this Easter corset, and I'm really sad they got rid of it in the August update. The August update was kind of a miss for me because they got rid of so many iconic items in Dress to Impress. Next, we have this abaya shirt. I'm not really sure if I'm saying this right. I don't mean to be offensive. I just don't know if I'm saying it right, so correct me if I'm wrong in the comments down below. But this was a good one because this was replaced with the abaya dress and hijab set. So honestly, this was for the best. Next, we have the fur cropped shirt, which is honestly not that bad because I didn't like this one either. This was another one that I was like really happy they got rid of because it just wasn't cute. It's good for a layering piece, so I will give them that, but other than that, nobody really used it. Next, we have this basic dress. I'm pretty sure they just revamped this into any of the other dresses that they have in this game, and honestly, it was removed in April 2024. For a good reason. It was probably removed because they had some better dresses that came out. Next, we have this fur skirt. Now, honestly, if you guys know anything about the fur, the iconic fur hat, jacket, and boots, which is like a meme now, was replaced kind of with this fur crop shirt and the skirt set, but honestly, nobody really used it, so they didn't end up keeping it that long, but I kind of wish that they did. I did like this one better than the hat set, so honestly, it was kind of a mess, but honestly, not too big of a deal. The next one is the biggest mystery in Dress to Impress history, and I don't understand why they got rid of this. Honestly, let me know in the comments down below what you guys think think about this, but they got rid of the Miku socks. So for those of you who don't know, they have a Hatsune Miku socks and like kind of like a shirt dress kind of combo going on in the VIP section. In August of 2024, they got rid of the socks, but they kept the shirt dress, which I wasn't really sure why they did that. It is believed because of the new stockings that are available, but honestly, these were a lot better and they should have remained with the shirt or just got rid of both of them, in my opinion. And lastly, in this section, we have a big purse with straps, which was really not that cute anyways, and it was removed in June of 2024 for unknown reasons, which good riddance. Now, the next category in this removal is replaced items. So these are things that were just replaced ever so slightly with some like shading or highlights or any small details. This includes, but it's not limited to, the mermaid skirt that was just recently released, the parasol, the dresses in VIP. I will say, however, I do want to highlight the sparkle dress because it was removed for inappropriateness. This dress over here kind of looks like a Kim K dupe, but I'm not really sure what it was supposed to be, but they did remove it and replaced it with this gorgeous sparkle dress. And honestly, that was a win for me because I really like this dress. So honestly, this one's a lot better. Now, you guys, the moment you've all been waiting for. The inappropriate removals in this game. There are 2 inappropriate items that were removed from this game. Now, me personally, as someone who's a little bit older, I didn't have an issue with this, but I do understand why they had to get rid of it because of smaller children playing their game. This was the pants and the skirt that had inappropriate underwear kind of laced up. For family friendly reasons, I'm just gonna say underwear, but you guys can kind of see right here what it is, and honestly, it was rightfully removed, and I do remember wearing this a lot back in the day. So alright, guys, so moving on to our next section, which is hairs. Now, a lot of you guys have a lot of give and take controversial takes on these hairs. Some of them you guys really liked, and some of them you guys were really happy they were removed. I will give my opinions, but obviously, guys, my opinion is just an opinion. It's not a fact, so I will be saying that as well. The first hair they got rid of was this Dora-looking hair, which I never liked. It was really not that cute. It was good for a Dora cosplay, but that's about it. And it was removed in April 2024 because of lag. The second hair that was removed were these crusty curls. I never really liked them anyway. Honestly, they were also removed in April because of lag, and rightfully so. The third thing that was removed was this basic bob. Also really basic, not something I liked as well. So honestly, good riddance to this one as well. The next hair I absolutely loved, and I was really sad they got rid of this. This was the long, beautiful beach waves that they had. This was a really cute addition to the hair section. Actually, probably one of my most used hairs in this game ever. So it was really sad when they got rid of it. Next, we have this parted straight hair, which was not really that cute and was replaced in the split dye update. So honestly, not that big of a deal. Then we have these longer curls, which was also kind of revamped a little bit to the one with the little ponytail in the back. So not that big of a deal anyways. And this wavy hair, which also was not that big of a deal to get rid of. So for me, only one of them I really missed. The rest of the hairs I could live without. They're just nostalgia factors, but other than that, I don't really care about them. There were 3 hairs that were revamped, and one as recent as a couple of days ago, actually, out of a random update. So let's get into it. The first one is this Ariana Grande-esque hair, which was revamped in April of 2024 to this gorgeous hair. I like this one way better. The next one I feel like everyone can agree with, which is the afro, and was revamped in June of 2024 and looks way better than any of the ones I've seen. And the last one was done a couple of days ago out of a randomness, which is the Lana bun. A lot of people really like it because of the wisps in the front, but a lot of people hate it because they liked the older bun. It's just a give and take depending on who you are as a Dress to Impress player. But for me personally, I like the new revamped version better, so I'm a little biased. And last, you guys, we have the code items that were removed. If you guys watch any of my videos, you will know that I leave in the comments always a code items, and these are the 3 ones that are currently removed from the game. This should come as no surprise to anyone who watches my videos, but if you don't watch my videos, maybe this is your first time seeing me, so this is something new for you. The first one is the Melanie Martinez K-12 dress, which was code Sweetheart. This was actually a really cute dress, and I'm kind of sad they got rid of it, and they got rid of it out of randomness. There was no announcement, no nothing. They just got rid of it completely, so I'm not really sure why. The next thing is the Easter dress and ear set, which was only available if you played during the Easter event, and this is one of the 3 events that they've done in Dress to Impress where you had to play to get it. This was removed obviously after the Easter event, and if you didn't complete the quest, you don't get to keep it. Next one is the event dress for the classic event, which was for complete an obby for it. There is a video that I have on my channel if you want to go check it out and see what you had to do. The code is reward for classic. Obviously it doesn't work anymore, but this was this gorgeous dress, and honestly, if you didn't get this dress, you've really missed out because this dress was worth it, and I use it probably in all of my outfits lately. Last thing that was removed from the game was the mermaid set during the games, and the code was the games, and you got this gorgeous mermaid set, which is a little upgraded from the one they have. But if you didn't participate in this event, they have a regular mermaid set, so it's not that big of a loss. And you guys, they also got rid of a bunch of different faces for my non-custom makeup people. So honestly, if you want to go check that out, you can go ahead and check the link in the description. I'm not going to go over this. It is so many faces. I don't have the time to do that. So feel free to go ahead and check that out in the link in the description. And with that, my zesty besties, I hope you guys enjoyed today's lore video on Dress to Impress, where I show you guys all of the removed items in the game. Let me know in the comments down below which of these items you missed the most. Honestly, for me, it is definitely the patterns, but also it's a give and take depending on the items. And also, you guys don't forget to subscribe to be part of the Zesty Bestie Squad. We are almost 30,000 Zesty's Besties strong, and I'm so excited to have all of you guys here on my channel. You should guys also give this video a big fat thumbs up if you enjoyed this and made it to the end of this video. And also join my Roblox group linked at the top of my description. I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye, my Zesty Besties!